Hello and welcome back to another Proverb of the Day. Hopefully, I can learn how to make it appear when I do that, but nothing. The important thing is the word. It's October 9th, 2019, and it starts. Wisdom has built her house. She has carved its 7 columns. 7. She has prepared a great banquet, mixed the wines, and set the table. She has sent her servants to invite everyone to come. She calls out from the heights overlooking the city. Come in with me, she urges the simple. To those who lack good judgment, she says, Come, eat my food, and drink the wine I have mixed. Leave your simple ways behind and begin to live. Learn to use good judgment. Anyone who rebukes a mocker will get an insult in return. Anyone who corrects the wicked will get hurt. So don't bother correcting the mockers. They will only hate you. But correct the wise, and they will love you. Instruct the wise, and they will be even wiser. Teach the righteous, and they will learn even more. Fear of the Lord is the foundation of wisdom. Knowledge of the Holy One results in good judgment. Wisdom will multiply your days and add years to your life. If you become wise, you will be the one to benefit. If you scorn wisdom, you will be the one to suffer. Now it changes up a little bit, and there's a title, Folly Calls for Hearing. The woman named Folly is brash. She is ignorant and doesn't know it. She sits in her doorway, on the heights overlooking the city. She calls out to men going by who are minding their own business. Come in with me, she urges the simple. To those who lack good judgment, she says, Stolen water is refreshing. Food eaten in secret tastes the best. But little do they know that the dead are there. Her guests are in the depths of the grave. Why does the house of wisdom have 7 columns? Specifically, 7 columns. We all know that 7 is the number of the Lord. However, 4 and 5 are definitely something to touch on. Come in with me, she urges the simple, and this is wisdom talking. To those who lack good judgment, she says, Come eat my food and drink the wine I have mixed. That's easy enough to digest. But like you are what you eat, they say, right? If you're eating trash, your body's gonna be trash. If you're consuming wisdom, you're gonna become wise. It's that simple to me, anyways. I'm sure that there are many of you out there that can expand much more and provide much more insight, but that's what I have to offer. It's very interesting when you search. I wanted to touch on 7 and 8. Um, and then I was okay. Hold on. So let me actually play this out. Anyone who rebukes a mocker will get an insult in return. Anyone who corrects the wicked will get hurt. So don't bother correcting mockers. They will only hate you. And my thought process was like, well, wait, if we're trying to glorify God, do it, even if they do, because was remembering something was saying later on. I thought it was in Romans. Um, and pretty much is that we will have victory in our persecutions. Like some people even have died for Christ, and but that is a victory in itself because the promise is eternity in God's presence. So of course it's a victory. However, while searching, like what I found was Romans 15 that say we who are strong must be considerate of those who are sensitive about things like this. We must not just please ourselves. We should help others to do what is right and build them up in the Lord. For even Christ didn't live to please himself. So be strong, do the Jesus thing and make yourself small. And love. Because it's not about being right, it's about being open to other people's perspectives. And then I find it interesting that right after that, 8 and 9 are talking about instructing the people that are wise. So, foolish people, don't worry about it, just give them love. But the people that are wise, that are looking to become smarter, become more knowledgeable, those are the people that you can instruct because they're the ones willing to take it, right? Um, so it says, so don't bother correcting mockers. They will only hate you. But correct the wise, and they will love you. Instruct the wise, and they will be even wiser. Teach the righteous, and they will learn even more. And my experience with that is that, like, when you're talking to somebody about a subject that you find interesting, but they don't, the conversation just dies down really easily. However, when both people know about the subject, like you just kind of piggyback ideas and thoughts off of each other. You both have kind of been searching. You both start to bring ideas, examples, and experiments that have been conducted and you found through your research, and like, oh, okay, yeah, so what did you think about that? And you just start having a little ping pong in conversation about what you've learned, how that's affected you, how you've experienced it, how you've portrayed it in your life, and then the other person provides their perspective, and it just mixes and meshes, and like it takes you to that next level. Um, so yeah, and that's how I see verses 8 and 9. So I just like to finish off today's proverb with verse 11 because I can't say it any better than that. Before I do, I invite you to investigate, experiment, and search for yourself. Allow Jesus in your heart. Let him be your guide. And you will understand why. Verse 11. Wisdom will multiply your days and add years to your life. Thank you.